So, Shams Charania. Shams is somebody that is a huge face in sports media. Somebody that took over from Woj at ESPN, and it was seen really as the Shams versus Woj. Now it's a lot of like Crispy Hayne is in there. There's a lot of other people that are kind of insiders, but Shams was seen as the number one insider. Yesterday he talked about Jimmy Butler and what teams he was looking to go to, and well, his Jimmy Butler's agent came out and basically said, nah, that's not true. But before we do get on to it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 8.2 thousand subscribers by the end of the day. We've got 5 videos every single day. We were going for 10, but we're not going to hit that. We're going to upload 5 every day and try to hit 7 or 8 most days. Either way, though, let's go and listen to what he said on First Take.
Butler's agent come out and say something about your reporting on that particular story. I know you wanted to comment about that. I want to hear what you have to say.
I 1000% stand by my reporting. It's fully vetted, and as a professional, that's what I do. That's what I get paid to do. That's what I'm going to do. Report truthfully and accurately. That's what this is. Period.
What did you report exactly? Remind the audience.
So Tuesday, I reported that the Miami Heat have begun listening to trade offers for Jimmy Butler, and Butler prefers a win-now destination. And 3 of the teams on Tuesday that I reported that his agent has indicated in league circles that he is open to: the Mavericks, the Rockets, 2 of the Texas teams, as well as the Golden State Warriors. Yesterday, I added that there was another team also in that list, the Phoenix Suns. And that was the reporting. And so I 1000% stand by it. It is 1000% facts.
That's kind of mad. So what someone said here, what probably happened is he reached out to teams quietly. Shams' team sources leaked to him. Jimmy got pissed at Bernie after getting asked questions about it. Bernie forced to publicly deny the men's relationship with Jimmy. This is a relationships game. Ironically, I'm going to say this, the Miami Heat started tweeting stuff saying that this is bullshit. The Miami Heat were retweeting things. I want to see, have they still been retweeting them? Because obviously that changes things. If the Miami Heat are still to this day retweeting them. And I think it's going to be, well, not still to this day, if they ended up unretweeting it. I think they unretweeted it. I'm pretty sure they did retweet Jimmy Butler's agent, which is a really interesting one anyway. But I just saw a Miami Heat statement. This was I saw this. I was like, oh, did Miami Heat just release a statement on this? But no, I was like, it's sent out. It's sent out. Miami statement from Pat Riley. Statements made regarding the position we have with Jimmy Butler are completely false. Some of these rumors have sparked many fraudulent accusations in our front office. A notable reporter known as Shams has posted incorrect information surrounding Jimmy. Don't believe anything is lying. Oh, dear Lord. Obviously, that is sent out. That is absolutely sent out. That is not central. But to be fair, like, it's hard to tell what's central and what's centel at this stage. But yeah, it's like, why is he doubling down and being wrong? It's hilarious because Shams is the only reported team Jimmy would be interested in if he's moved. I'd be the first to say Shams a step down from last generation reporters. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, I don't know who's a better reporter though, Shams or Sharms. The Sharms account saying they're trading Bronny and LeBron James to the Warriors, which would be a funny one. But yeah, I genuinely think that when it comes to Shams, it is hard. I think a lot of the insider stuff that he does break, anything that's rumors, it's really hard, again, because of all the DraftKings stuff over the years. It's really hard to like seriously take to take it serious, like, well, not seriously, like, seriously take his like prediction seriously, because how much it sways betting odds, and he does have a link with a gambling company. I'm not sure if he still does right now, which is a little bit of a conflict of interest, at least, with the fact he did work previously with gambling companies. But yeah, Shams is doubling down, and I would say the agent is doubling down too. I'd be shocked. You're not going to believe this. I'm hearing this trade goes down in the next 12 hours. Like, in defense of Shams, the whole situation, earlier this year, Shams reported Butler was out multiple weeks with an MCL. Butler's agent called up Shams, said it was made up. 2 days later, they announced an MCL. We also can't forget the Shams and Tyler Hero situation. When Shams said that Tyler Hero was out injured, he was out injured indefinitely or something, and Tyler Hero was like basically just like, what are you talking about? And Tyler Hero came back the next day. So it is going to be an interesting one when it comes to these insiders, where it's like, the Suns one was a weird one. I think that might have been the biggest issue because they literally cannot make that trade with the Suns. Like, there's no way they trade for Bradley Beal's contract because Bradley Beal has a freaking no trade clause. No one will be dumb enough to to trade for Bradley Beal. Like, you would have to give up everything. Like, for the Miami Heat to trade Jimmy Butler, you would need to get Bradley Beal at first and Ryan Dunn. Otherwise, you don't even consider making that trade. If you get a first, Ryan Dunn, and Bradley Beal, we'll take the Bradley Beal. We'll bite the bullet on the Bradley Beal contract. If I'm Miami Heat, that's the only way I'm making that trade. But it is still interesting with the Shams fella. At this stage, I don't know, is he even more accurate than Sharms? At this stage, are Shams and Sharms the same thing? Are Central and Centel the same thing? Who knows? Honestly, at this stage, who the F knows when it comes to all of this? But all I know is it's a mad old situation out there. It's a mad old world out there when it comes to sports media, and it is so tough when it comes to these insiders knowing who to believe or not, because obviously, look, I think Shams can be right most times. You can only believe your sources. And I think when it comes to official news, Shams is almost always absolutely on the money. And I mean that. I think Shams is on the money when it comes to official news. We have seen Shams breaking like potential trades and potential like, oh, he's feeling here, he's feeling there, and it's like, oh, we don't really know. We don't really know. And then we've got like, was it Shams? I don't know which, was it Shams to tweet it out? Or was it Woj to tweet it out? Which one of them basically won the war in 2022 when they were like dead set, no, Jabari Smith's going number one, and one of them tweeted out and was like, no, it is Paolo Banchero. Either way, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Whose side are you on? Are you on Jimmy's agent side? Are you on Shams' side? I think there's probably some truth in each of them. I would say Shams got something wrong. I would say Jimmy Butler, I wouldn't be surprised because the agent only responded when it was the Suns. I wouldn't be surprised if the Rockets, Mavs, and the Rockets, the Mavs, and the Warriors are in the hunt for Jimmy. And I'd say he might have just heard something from the Suns. I don't know, maybe to convince the Suns to go for it. And I wouldn't be surprised if part of what Shams is saying is wrong, because that would make the only reason this would make sense is if, in reality, there is truth to both of them. Otherwise, it's a bad look. Both of them doubling and tripling down on what they're saying.